Okay, today we are going to tie a San Juan worm. And if you like tying all the flies that everyone calls, dirty flies, the worms, the eggs, all of that stuff, go ahead and give this video a like and drop a comment what your favorite one is. Is it the egg flies? Is it the San Juan worm and a squirmy worm? You can go blobs and all of that stuff. But let's get started tying. Here I just have a Hanák H230 in the vise. It's just, I don't know, a standard shank length. Size 16. I don't want to have a huge worm here. And I'm just using some UTC 70 in wine. I really like this wine color. It's just a nice deep red. I think it works really good for kind of that band on a worm. You really could use just about any hook you want, a curved shank, even a dry fly hook, but I like this hook. It has a little heavier wire, so it just works a little better. So for the chenille, I'm not going to go with standard San Juan red. I'm going to go with this worm brown. It's the ultra chenille. It just comes on cards like this. You get about 1 card width, and then you can burn those ends. It really works great. Here's one that I haven't burned yet. And you just get that there and just singe that end, and it gives you a nice end to that chenille. Here I already cut it. With this, I like it to be, basically, this ends up being like 5 hook shank lengths. So you got 1, 2, then I'll tie it in here. Let's go around a couple times. If you pull up, you can kind of keep it from sliding around, but a good 4 or 5 wraps there. Bring that thread forward, nice touching wraps. And then you should have, or you can make a little bit more of a band. And break your thread. That's all right. If you haven't broken your thread, I don't know if you're tying flies. Go ahead and get this back in the bobbin quick. You'll notice that, well, that did kind of, get to some good thread here. It did kind of fray out. It didn't really go anywhere. They have, that wax, the wax thread. Clean up that here real quick. So it kind of grabs itself really well, so you won't lose your work. All right. I might have made this one a little bit long. Let's see. We measure there and kind of back. Yeah, I could probably trim this guy off about there. And there, and singe that. Now we're just going to whip finish. And then I'll probably come through with a little UV resin on both of those tie down points. So nothing will move around. Just some Solar as bone dry. And brush a little bit on each side. Maybe just come in at the bottom here on that one. Hit it with that UV torch. And there is a nice warm brown San Juan worm. Love them or hate them, worms catch fish. They're going to catch a ton of fish for you. Tie a bunch up. Have a fly box full of all of the forbidden flies. And if you like fishing worms, eggs, and all of that stuff, give this video a like. Drop a comment what your favorite worm fly is, what colors, and all that. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.